What is up, guys? Hello and welcome to another video from MI Consulting Agency. My name is Amir and I'm talking to you from the beautiful city of Vienna. Today we want to talk about Australia. I know many of you have asked us about Australia and you have left comments for us on the website to talk about Australia a little bit more. So I'm going to tell you about one of the newest and most popular visas that Australia has to offer. This is called the GTI visa. It is for global talent and it belongs to people who are in their own right and in their own majors and work and professions, very noteworthy people. Okay, now let me talk about it a little bit more. First of all, if you have followed our videos, you know that usually the residency in Australia or getting certain visas like the skilled worker visa or the investor visa in Australia takes a lot of time. It's usually more than 1 year, 2 or 3 years sometimes. But this visa is a very fast one. Okay, we have been promised that we can get this visa if everything is in order in less than 3 months, 2 or 3 months. Okay, yes, of course, it is the pandemic, there is this virus outbreak, and maybe it takes a little bit more time, but nonetheless, it is a much faster visa compared to other visas that we have in Australia. Now, another perk of this visa is that it is not a visa, it is a residency, a permanent residency from the start for you and your family, your spouse and your children. So after 4 years, you can change it to a passport if you pass the exams that you have to for the passport. Compared to other visas that in Australia, you have to stay there, you have a temporary residency, and after you have to renew it for 4 years, and after 4 years, you can apply for a permanent one. But with this one, you will get a permanent residency from the get-go, from the beginning, which is a very, very good advantage for you. Another advantage is that you don't need to show any English proficiency test. You don't need to show a degree that you know English. Of course, if you do, it would be easier for you. But you are not limited to showing, for example, just IELTS or TOEFL or something like that. You can show them that you have studied in English. That would be enough. They're not going to interview you, but you have to show them that you know enough English to get your business by. That's it. Now, if you don't know English, if you know English a little bit, again, it is possible to do this. It will cost you a little bit more. And from a little bit more, I mean a lot more. It's gonna be about $10,000 for the main applicant and some for the other accompanying members of your family. But it is also something that very doable for you, okay? So, what should you have to be able to apply for this kind of residency? You have to be, as I said, you have to be a noteworthy person in the field of your studying and work. This means that if you're fresh out of university in your master's or your PhD, you have had very high marks, you have had very high scores, and you have done a lot of research, you have had a lot of papers published. Or if you're working, you have to show them that you have had an income of more than about 150,000 Australian dollars a year. This is important to show them that I am a very special person in my field. Or you can be a well-known person in this area around the world. That also works. And also you will need an Australian nomination which we can help you with. If you are, as I said, if you are a person that is famous in this area or you are a very professional man or woman in your major, it is very plausible for us to get a nomination for you. Now, you must be under 55 to get this kind of residency. But if you're over 55 and you are one of the most well-known people in your own area of work, it is again possible for us to apply for you. Now, as I said, this is a new kind of residency from Australia, and last year they had 5,000 quotas for this visa. They're going to increase it to 10,000 for next year because it was a very good visa. You can get this easily if you meet the criteria. So don't hesitate and try to get more information from us. Also, please always subscribe to our social media and write your comments and questions in down below, so we can provide you with answers in form of videos or even in form of the notes that you will get in on your website. Thank you very much, and I will see you on the next video.